Hello everyone, it is Jackie from the Red Scare System, and I figured that today would be a fun day to show how I do my makeup and wig when I'm self-actualizing. So, let's not waste any time. Um, I have everything laid out already. Um, so I'm going to start with my wig cap because it gets everything out of the way. This is the most flattering part of the whole process. And I'm by no means a makeup artist or a guru of any kind, so I wouldn't use this as um, a tutorial or anything. It's more like a get ready with me type of thing. I don't know. It's fun. That's what it is. Uh, so, first things first. I don't do a full face because I'm rarely out long enough to validate having a full thing, but I do conceal a couple of spots. So I am going to start by doing that. I've got to use a highlighter. Mirror from our partner system. This is not our highlighter. I might use it though. Don't tell. My fingers are clean, so I just go in with my fingers. I'm not much for fancy stuff. Um, this is about the same way we used to do makeup back in high school when how I would do makeup in high school when we were in high school. It's all very confusing, but I think you understand my point. Um, and then once that is blended in at least a little bit, um, I steal Katya's brush and use it to apply powder. So, my mirror again. And you need plenty of powder because I'm in a greasy man's body. They won't let me shave the scruff because majority rules. Oops, I almost put highlighter everywhere. And the majority of us are very happy with this, so I just have to be a bearded lady, which is fine. It makes them happy. And a little extra under the eyes. Okay. Then, now that my powder is done, I can do my eyebrows. Now, I wear a black wig because my hair is black, but black is pretty harsh for an eyebrow, so I usually use a very dark brown and it works just fine. Eye, like to use a powder and an angled brush. Ooh, see? Dark brown is definitely strong enough. Oh, just speaking for the sake of not boring everyone, um, recently we've been having some interesting conversations, learning some interesting things about not just the system but about DID. It's been really interesting doing a lot more research, um, learning more about our disorder. We've known we've had this for a couple of years now, but research has come slow because it's scary. It's really scary. Also, I'm going to start contouring now. I'm sorry. Uh, so I go in with a brush and just subtle, if I can, as subtle as I can. Um, it's one of those things where the more research we do, the more everything just fits even better. Like we knew, but now it's very certain that this is definitely what's going on, and that's kind of scary to come to terms with. Um, Going back to my powder brush and just buffing a little bit. Okay. And I don't really worry about anywhere much but my cheekbones. This is a cute nose. I've got a man forehead, but the wig covers all of that anyway. So not much concern. Uh, Now, eyeshadow. I do not really have anything fancy. I have an e.l.f. palette. Um, it's a nude palette. And I'm just going to put a bunch of colors on my face. And you're going to watch me do it while I talk. So, it's one of those things where, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be using the camera, where there's always that little smidgen in the back of your mind that says, well, maybe we're not really. Maybe this is something else. And it's not that we don't want to have, it's not that we hate having it. We don't want to have it, obviously, but um, we don't, it's hard to explain. I'm sure that if you've also got a scary mental illness, you'll understand. It's challenging. It makes everything in life more difficult. And it means that there's a whole side to us that the majority of people in life will never know. People that we're close to. Because we can't really come out about it, especially as of right now. It's not a safe enough environment. Of course, obviously, we are safe. It's just that at work and other things like that, you can't just be like, "Hey, I'm multiple people." It doesn't always work out right like that. I forgot I was going to highlight. We're going back to my face for a moment. Give me a second. I'm not fancy. All I've got is my contour brush, but I'm going to squeeze it like that and grab some of this highlighter and go. It's very a lot of fallout, which is odd because this is Fenty Beauty. This is Partner Systems. It's the one nice thing I'm going to be using on my face today. Ooh, that side is very strong. Uh, so, um, powder brush. And buff it. I said I was not a makeup artist or a guru, and I did mean it. I am definitely not. I'm just having fun putting shit on my face. Ooh. Okay. I guess that's my highlight today. Boop. Wow. This is a very strong highlighter. Okay, but I like it. Back to my eyes. Apologies for that. Darker. I love gothic fashion. So, it's my style. I was the one who in freshman year was wearing, you know, the gothic clothing, the black and white polka dotted sweatshirt that we wore every single day, without fail, all of freshman year, was mine. I loved that. And also, now, I mean, I've never gotten past that. I've never grown out of my emo phase, I suppose. So, we have a wish list for the whole system of things that we want to buy, and all of mine is entirely gothic. You know what? I have an idea. I don't know how this is going to go. This is so gorgeous. So, with time, I'm sure I will be able to express my taste more. We just recently have hopped on this self-actualization train and started with that. It was my idea. I wanted so badly to go back to wearing gothic fashion. It was silly, but I wanted it so badly, and they finally said, all right, sure. So here I am, doing what I want, living my life. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Then I use a pencil liner. Nothing fancy. Also, I'm not very good at liquid eyeliner. So, I actually need to set this down and work. Apologies. So my makeup is not exactly the most gothic out there, but I love it. I love looking at and enjoying and planning for the future. Someday, I will get there. I think at some point I might have slipped into using Dante's voice, which is very awkward. What happens very often, because as a system, we are one of those that are very, can be very alike in mannerisms and voice, just because that's how you don't get caught. That's how you don't be obvious as a system. And that is what we needed. We needed to not be found out, to be able to fly under the radar. And survive. So, my eyeliner is not perfect, but it is done because I don't want to fuck with it anymore. That's important, learning when to stop fucking with things. Then, oh my god, I'm already almost done. My next step is lipstick. This is the gothic part. This is where the goth comes in. This is end of the video Jackie with a small note. I don't apply mascara usually, even though our eyelashes are very light, because our eyelashes are very light and it stains, and I try not to do anything that's too long term, anything that lasts longer than a few hours, because if I were to lose front, then there are system members that would be very uncomfortable with any trace of makeup or femininity being around. Actually, a vast majority of them are not very comfortable. So, I try to be considerate to the best of my ability. All right. I will let you get back to your regularly scheduled programming. So, I just apply this straight, stick to my lips. Okay. Now, the last but not at all the least step is my wig. Give me one moment. And here I am. Okay. Now I am all done up. I'm happy with how this looks. Oh, I bought space buns. Let me see if I can get them to work. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. Adorable. Oh my gosh. No. I love it. Okay, so this has been a makeup tutorial, a get ready with me. I am now ready to go about my day, or what I have of it, until someone inevitably kicks me out. Um, it's been very interesting and pretty fun. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Bye.